Okay, we're now live, are we? Okay. I'll go and bring up the chat here. Okay, there we go. Live here.
Oh, look who's first.
Hey, good morning, AD. Woohoo. Haven't heard much from Skip lately. What's going on with him? I thought you two had a little thing going on here.
No, he's I think he's just busy.
Yeah. Okay, why is that not coming up? Oh, there it is, finally. And good morning, Marshall.
Skip's got grandkids.
I see a little blurb and oh, there she is right there. Yeah. I was just gonna mention that today's a bad day. They got their eviction date for when the bailiffs will arrive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've seen it on Facebook or something this morning.
How soon?
Yeah. Yeah, not a problem, Marshall. He Marshall there, yeah, he was staying at some motel, then now they're at an Airbnb. Looks like a fairly decent little place there they're staying at for now until they find a house or something.
What so Laura, when's the bailiff showing up to put him out?
But didn't they have to get that eviction date in order for the council to help them or something? Didn't they?
I don't know.
June 27th. And good morning there, Dustin. Good morning. Hey, Dustin says on my birthday. Hell no. Hey, well, Justin's on the road again. Hey, what's up there, Dustin?
On my way back from Vero Beach.
Oh, on your way back already?
Yeah, I had to go. I left early this morning. I had to go pick up that equipment.
Yeah, it's a long drive today, right?
Yeah, it was about an hour and a half each way, and I'm about 20 minutes back from being back. So.
Oh, so you're almost back.
Yeah, I left at what was that? By the time I got on the road, it was about 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I can imagine, Laura. The Acroshiro or Acroshow, whatever. Hero show. Yeah. In there. Okay. Yeah, that really sucks there, Laura.
Yep.
Well, maybe council will step up now.
What happened?
Well, they got their eviction notice. The 27th of June.
So it's a little over a month.
Well, at least I got another month out of it.
But if I'm right, I thought David said that they had to have their eviction notice in order for the council to put them into a place or something. Huh? So I thought, but the way I understood it. So.
over here, man, you'd have never gotten nearly as much time as they have. You would have had at most a month. That'd be it. You would have got thrown out on your ass.
I got to go to the big town of Elmer this morning. Gotta go pick up a sign.
Is that the one where you put it in the wrong, they gave you the wrong address?
No, this is Elmer. It's the other way, Paul, but it's only about 10 miles away.
Somebody came out their house wondering why Pops was trying to sell it.
Yep.
What the hell are you doing out here?
I don't know. I should load up a couple of things and take them down to the trailer because, I go to Elmer. I can just go south of Elmer and go down to the trailer. I should take that computer down. And I was kind of hoping that TV would be here by now, but it was funny because they ordered Saturday. It's supposed to be here Monday. And so then Monday said, oh, it just got shipped. It won't be here till Wednesday. Now I see it's in London at 4 o'clock this morning, which is just right here, right? 10 miles away. So I don't know. But they said tomorrow. But see, they've been wrong all along on this one for some reason. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be delivered today. We just went and checked a few minutes ago. Okay, where is returns and orders? Arriving tomorrow by 10 p.m. We tracked the package. But it's not out for delivery. You're looking here, delivery by Amazon, Tuesday, May 16th, which is today, 4:31 a.m. or 4:15. It arrived in London, and the package is being processed at the carrier facility in London. So, if it's in London, you'd think it would be delivered today, right? So, I don't know. But it says arriving tomorrow, so maybe they're busy. I don't know.
Is it being delivered from Amazon or is it being delivered to your post office?
Well, no, it's a delivery company with Amazon. They do all Amazon delivery here.
See, we used to get a lot of UPS, FedEx, and post office doing Amazon deliveries, but they pretty much went to like 90% doing it themselves now.
Yeah, no, they have some private courier does it. They're pretty efficient, right? But usually it comes in that early in the morning and it'll be loaded on a truck today and sent out. Normally.
Not much it's on a late delivery today.
Yeah, maybe.
Because like my stuff, sometimes it says it'll be delivered that day, but it won't go out it won't show out for delivery till like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It won't get there till like 6 or 7 in the evening.
Yeah, sometimes like 10:30 when they're scanning it or something onto the truck, right?
Good morning, JD.
Yeah.
If you don't see it up by like 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say if you don't see it up by 11, then you're probably not getting it today.
Yeah.
Keith,
Like 10 p.m. I have never gotten a delivery that late. Usually I've had one around as late as 6 o'clock, but not 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, mine always say between 8 and 10 p.m. Usually they readjust the time and then it'll get there between like 6 p.m.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll just keep an eye on it and see if they does go out for delivery today. I've only got that one sign to do, and it said, I was hoping it'd be here soon, but take it down to the trailer, get things
that
set.
TV is for the trailer?
Yeah, TV's for the trailer, right?
What size did you get? 32 inch?
43. Well, the difference between a 40-inch and a 43 was like $20, Yeah, I see that. He sent me about the separatists fed up with Trudeau. Alberta wants to break away from Canada because they're so tired of this bullshit. Yeah.
When's your guys' election come up to remove it?
Not for about 2-3 more years yet.
How long do they stay in power for?
4 years.
I just
But-
don't see how he got reelected or he got elected.
Well,
It
he
was
got
everybody
reelected.
hated him.
He got reelected, but it was a minority government. But the NDP, which is a new Democratic Party, they're backing him up on everything he's saying. They not join forces, but he promised NDP certain things if they vote with him and all that crap. Well, anyways, so he's getting everything passed through, right? It's just fucking pain in the ass.
Because it just seems like whenever he's in public and stuff, he just gets a lot of booze from the citizens.
Yeah.
It's like, who the hell voted him in?
Well,
Yeah,
the thing of it is that it's all about power. Parliamentary is a little bit different, just a little bit different than what we have, in the fact that you have to have the members of parliament behind you, or else, because you got several different divisions, right, Paul?
Yeah. Well, there's about 4 different powers here in Canada. I mean, the one's the Green Party, they only got 1 or 2%. But see, I think, the Conservatives here could outpower the Liberals because they're on a minority government. They couldn't get much passed through. But the New Democratic Party, the NDP, well, they're supporting Trudeau right now because he's dangling all that meat out in front of him. Oh, we'll do this and do that. So he's getting everything sliding through whatever he wants.
Good morning, Tank RC. How you doing?
What's up, Tank?
Frank is here. Yeah, it's politics has become such a mess.
Oh, it's not only U.S., it's Canada too. It's just a
Well,
freaking,
when the AI robots take over, I guess they'll dissolve that all,
oh yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Hey, the tank, Frank, the tank is in the house. Come on, Frank. Well, we're waiting for you to chime in on it there, Frank. Well, I know what I wanted to do this morning.
AZ is in the house and he's been chitty chatting up.
What's up, David?
David was first today. Your sister's having a bad day because they got notice that they have to, the bailiffs are going to show up on the 27th of June and put them out.
Hopefully they'll figure something out. At least they got another month out of it.
Yep.
Because like I said, if they were in Florida, man, they would have lucky at like all the time that they've gotten. Yeah, you'd been lucky to get a month here. Because here they'll put 15-day notices on your doors.
Right.
They don't even give you a full month after that. They give you like 2 weeks to get out. Because me and Sarah had that happen to us when that landlord sold that house around us, out from under us. We had the same issue that, they did, the landlord selling the house. But we only got a 2-week notice. We got a 15-day notice on the door before saying we had to move out. So I think it's stupid. I think there needs to be laws and rules in place that if you have somebody on a lease, you either can't sell the house or they have to finish that. They have to honor that lease until it's up before they can kick somebody out. And I think that's stupid that somebody sell the house out from underneath you and then all of a sudden they just kick you out of nowhere. Like the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it just isn't right.
Because it happened to Mike too, Mike Nitrate. Yeah, same thing. His landlord sold his house out from underneath. And then it's like, oh, as soon as they sell a house, all of a sudden that contract doesn't exist anymore. It's like that contract's worthless. And I don't think I think that's stupid. Because in any other case, that contract would hold up in court. But now all of a sudden, because you sold the house, it's worthless now. So I think it's the stupidest thing ever. I don't think you should be allowed to sell the house as long as it's under a lease.
Yeah, I would agree. Not good.
So like if I owned a property like that, and I had really good tenants like David and Laura that were fixing it up and they were paying their rent on time every month, I would rather keep them there as long as possible than try to get them out. Because it's hard to find good renters like that, you know? And if I had the receipts for all the shit I did in that house, I'd take everything out of there that I put in there. Like later. That way if they tried to come and say you were ripping the house apart, nope, I paid for these cabinets, I paid for this, I paid for that. It's all coming with me. Even if I had to take it outside and put it on the curb and destroy it. Pile it up in a bad pile of trash. Are you muted, Paul?
Ooh, yeah, Paul's muted. Yeah.
Yep, I'm muted.
Thought something was wrong with me or
No, I didn't want anybody to hear my lips smacking.
Smack, 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 smack. Yeah. I said, here.
I gotta call my boss and find out where he's at. I can drop this equipment off to.
Okay. Yeah, Mia was barking a little bit. She's behaving herself now. Is it gonna be windy today, Paul, or what?
Yeah, it's getting a little bit breezy today.
I was gonna say, I'm looking across the street and the flags are, on the front of the houses, they're on poles and they're
Yeah.
out with, looks like a north wind.
I'll be
off the
back.
lake.
Yeah, it's supposed to be gusting up around 30 today, so.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I got those 2 ships this morning.
What chip did you get this morning, Paul?
I got the Algoma Discovery downbound,
Yeah,
and then the Clyde S. Van Enkelvoort, which was a tug barge. It's nice looking, and that one is upbound.
that's why I didn't go get the Pascal when it came through.
Well, I thought about it, but you know, two to edit at one time is a bit much
Yeah.
for this old man, you know? So Justin, are you headed back home now, or?
No, I'm waiting for, I gotta get a hold of my old boss, Rod, so I could drop the stuff off to him. Because this was for him, the equipment. Because
Oh.
one of our locators had to go out of town, and he didn't have any of the extra locating equipment, so I had to go pick him up a set of it. Because he's got to cover the other guy that's on I think he's on vacation, or he went out of town for a week or something. I don't know. But he won't answer his phone, so I gotta park here and try to get up with him. Because he's somewhere in Lake Wells, I just don't know where he's at.
Well, that's something. He sends you on a mission to take care of him, to get some equipment, and yet there's no way for you to contact him when you get back.
Well, he might be out of his truck at the moment doing something. So. Usually calls back in a few minutes. So. Or he's probably on the phone.
Well, maybe it's a setting you have to have on your phone, but if you're on the phone and you get a call, does it automatically right away go over? Does it ring, 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 just like you don't know whether he's on the phone or not?
No, it just rings.
Okay. Because, you know, people I talk to, you know, if it rings and I know that they're there, it rings maybe 2 or 3 times, and it goes right to the voice message, you know?
I mean, it will go to voice message after about 6 or 7 rings, but yeah. Oh,
Oh,
so you going to do any shits today, or?
Well, I did 2 this morning. Which was nice.
Or you
And,
just wait? Oh, hold on a sec. I gotta take this call.
Okay.
Sounds like a phone that was hanging on the wall.
Flashback of the old days, right, Paul?
Yeah, that kind of ringtone, yeah. There's
So you're just kind of hanging out, waiting to hear about the TV, or
well, that, yeah. I don't know. I could always just take the TV from upstairs and take it out to the trailer too with a computer and just put the new one upstairs. They're the same size, same TV, really. Gonna have to get something to replace this one though. This one here, the Sharp TV I got here, it's flickers and flashes and does all kinds of things, right?
Guess I gotta go drop it off at his house.
Got a what?
So I gotta go drop it off at his house.
Oh,
Yes, he's got an emergency. He's had an
How far-
emergency call in Fort Meade. So.
how far a drive is it to his house?
Oh, he lives here in Lake Wells, so it's like a 10-minute drive.
oh yeah.
He had to go. He had to run to Fort Meade, which is like a little ways away from here. So he said just throw it in the back of his pickup truck and we'll run by later and grab it. He doesn't know when he'll be back. He had to go meet a contractor out there for something. On an emergency call.
Yeah, see you later, Laura. Yeah. And Marie S is in there too. Oh, I didn't
Hey,
see her.
Marie.
What's up, Murray?
Barker's coming around the corner, Paul. There's
Yeah,
nobody on the cameras, so
no, I know it. That's the club mentality.
but you had the Presque Isle and now the Barker, they're all good ships and everything. Holy shit, but you got your foot in the throttle or what?
Yeah, well, I was turning around on the main highway. So
Oh. Fucking hear the engine. Huh?
gotta punch it. I can't be like these grandmas out here wanting to turn out into 70-mile-an-hour traffic at 2 miles an hour.
70 mile an hour looks like you're not moving at all now.
Oh no, but back there it's like right
Oh.
before you get into. This is like the first light into the city. But all the traffic coming in back there where I turned around is coming in at like
How
6.
come you got your flashing
70.
lights on?
Do what?
The flashing lights on your windshield is going.
Oh, they're always on all the time. Because we're
Oh.
always stopping on the sides of the highways and stuff. Most of the utility trucks around here all ride with their lights on all the time.
Oh,
They make so many stops and shit. And it keeps
Oh.
people from riding on your ass.
Is
We
that
got a
just-
bunch of stuff on the back of the trucks that say stay back, and we make a lot of stops and all that crap, frequent stops.
yeah.
No, but you'll get these people here, these grandmas driving here, and they'll be doing, they'll want to turn out and do a major highway, and they'll do it at like 2 miles an hour. And they want to, 30 miles an hour down the road. I don't do that when I cut out to a highway. I punch it.
Oh my.
I had to download that video off my controller.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You weren't able to put it on the
So
SD
it got
card.
up 3 quarters away and it stopped going back and start again. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I got the pictures off of it, but the video part of it just don't want to come off for some reason. It says it's about 1,200 kilobytes per second, but I can see the line moving, but it said 1 out of 1, but then all of a sudden it restarted again. So, because what it has to do, it's got to come off of one thing onto another thing. You got to download it on the thing here. Then I can hook the computer up to it and then get it off of that, right? But I can't get the download into the download area. I don't know. I'm just sitting there letting it run, see what happens. We have to change the battery on it.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Have you tried other video to see if the other video will download? Or is
Well,
it just that one particular video?
I had a problem with the SD card, so it put it onto the internal drive, right? But I having a hard time getting it off the internal drive is what the problem is, because it's almost like it's in 2 sections. It has to go from where it took the picture to the internal hard drive. You got to put it on there, which is 128 gigabyte, which you got lots of room. Then you can take it from there onto the computer. It's like a 2-step process. But the thing is, I don't want to put it onto the freaking thing unless it just copied it and now it's putting it onto the hard drive. We'll see. I don't know. It's still going. It says 1,222 kilobytes a second right now. So it's still doing something. So I'm just going to let it run, see what happens. But the battery's getting low on the drone. So should have put a new battery in there, I guess. But we'll see what happens. If I get there, I can just plug it into the computer, the smart drive into the computer, and I can get it off of there. I mean, there's nothing special on it. All I did was fly around a little bit. That was herky jerky and all that kind of stuff. So it's not like I want to take anything off of it, I don't think. But just trying to get it off there. So it was up to the point where it got before and then it restarted. So let's see what happens. Because I got the cord here to plug it in, so we'll see what into the computer. And I've got the computer into the computer already, but I just gotta. It gets to that point and it stops for some reason. We're 3/4 of the way through it. Either that or just go and delete the fucking thing. It don't work. Ooh. Chad hasn't moved for a bit. 9:23.
Yeah, pretty
7
much,
minutes.
pretty much dead in the mornings.
Yeah.
But then again, I didn't send out any invites.
Well,
I got the invites at the top of the chat. Maybe I should send some invites out.
well,
Let me see.
I gotta leave about half an hour. I gotta go down and stuff. Be able to download, huh? I don't know. We could just download it to the. Yeah, I can't access it. It disconnects from the aircraft. I wonder. There is a port on this side. What if I can download it right from the drone? Never tried it. The UBC, so let's try this, see what happens. Oh, there. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go to file. USB drive D. DCM media. Oh, there it is. Hey, I gotta download it off the drone, not the controller. Oh yeah, I hooked it right up to the drone, Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it wouldn't download off the thing though. Yeah, I know attitude. I have normal. Yeah. Right about here. You see that, Paul?
yeah.
Okay, just give me a second. I'm just coming down to land here, so.
Did you click the boxes?
Yeah. See, there she is right there. And did you see her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go here. Stop here. Anyway. Yeah, it's a little herky jerky for some reason. I didn't download it though. It's just coming out the thing here.
Oh, you
Okay.
fucking moron.
Normal direction. Send to document.
Ass truckers. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
I love when a trucker swings his big ass truck in the other lane without turning the blinker on first.
I just downloaded it off of here onto my computer. And what I'll do is just I'll delete it off the drone. Almost there. Mhm. Okay, that's done. Cool. Now, go here, videos, select, and delete. There and delete. Yes. Quite successful. The internal storage device, SD card, there is none. If I take, cut it off. Don't wanna. Okay, so attitude, I think is normal. Okay. Put an SD card in here. I know next time I can just take it right off the drone, never mind that. Learn something new all the time. Put this SD card in here. Okay, so now we're gonna power it up.
Where I'm going. Lake Suzanne Drive.
Funny, I put an SD card in there, it says no SD card again.
Or Lake Suzanne.
No SD card.
I just put an SD card in it, but it says no SD card in it.
You might want to call
It's
on
not that bad one, though.
You might have a bad bad tablet.
But it's in the drone itself, right?
Is that a new SD card, Paul?
Okay, now, I see now I put a different one in and it works again. That wasn't the bad one. That was a brand new card I had in there. Now it come up and says no SD card.
I'm wondering if the SD card reader is bad in that. And
In the
controller.
drone?
Either the drone or the controller, whichever one he's having issues with.
Yeah, if I got a,
It's very possible. It could just be a bad reader in there.
Well, what you can do is if you want to get that off of there. Oh, it didn't record on the SD card at all, did it?
no, at first when I put it in, it says it's there, then it says it's not there.
I mean, unless you just got a whole batch of padded memory cards, which I would say that's probably not the case. I mean, if multiple cards are
Well,
not
there's some issues there because he's having a hard time taking the video that's recorded on his controller off of there and then directly loading it into the computer. And that's not normal either.
could be a hardware issue, it could be a firmware issue.
Yeah, it could be a whole lot of things. That's why I say if I were him, I'd call Autel, service.
They're just a pain in the ass. We don't have the
Yeah.
best customer service.
But you know what? If you don't try it, because the guy might answer the phone. And say, oh yeah, here's what you do. Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
The last time he called Alltel, it took like a couple weeks, didn't it?
Not with me, I've never had a problem.
No, that was me with my Nano Pro.
Yeah, man. Well, at least you got some Phantom 4s as backups. In worst case scenario, you're gonna have to go out and reshoot it.
Oh, he's got Phantom 4s and he's got
It'll go on to an internal. I'm not.
Inspires.
Now, see, the SD card says there's no data. Well, let's go back. I'll just take a couple pictures.
Well, did you format it again? If it's reading the SD card, I would format it again.
Gimbal's not ready. So let's go.
And AZ said, if all else fails, Paul,
Yeah.
reset your controller back to factory settings, then update.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because when you reset it and go back, it'll update it to the latest software.
Well, not only that, but it'll put everything back to default settings just in case it's
But
possible
yet-
Paul could have toggled something on or off and didn't realize.
But I'm on the SD card right now. All I did went in there, blew it out a little bit and put the SD card in. It's taking pictures on the SD card and it's showing up on the SD card. So it's working now, but it's just not every time. I wonder if it's a little dirty or something in there. But I've always kept it in the case so it wouldn't get dirty, but thought I had another can of air around here, but maybe used them all. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and reset the controller to the factory and update to the latest. Yeah, it could be a device driver. Yeah. Some of these are brand new, but I don't know. So it seems to be working right now. See, nothing in device storage, nothing in there. So it is showing on the SD card. So it is working. But I'm just kind of curious, I shut it off and can keep it. We'll shut it off for a minute. Just reboot it and see what happens. Yeah, I know you're disconnected. Okay, start it back up again.
Better
See-
slow down. There's cops up here. Freaking idiot.
You just have to make double check, make sure that SD card's working.
Oh, gonna get pulled over. Looking around.
No, it's working now. With that SD card, I put a 64 gigabyte card in there. I had a 32 in it before. This one here is a brand new card. It didn't want to work. U3, yeah, I don't know, 30, 64 gigabyte. Look at that. I don't think there's anything on it.
Here it comes, labeled disabled.
Yeah, able disabled. It's got to be that Rob Welsh fella.
Yep.
Yeah, that's him.
Good morning,
Rob.
Rob, or
Hey,
good
guys.
afternoon. Good afternoon in your case.
Yeah, everybody good?
Yeah, pretty much. Laura's. I don't know if you've talked to Laura, but she's pretty.
Yeah,
upset.
I have.
Well, I'm going to.
Yeah. Hey, Justin,
So,
your stuff went off yesterday.
all right.
I'll send you the tracking number later.
Okay.
Hey, AZ,
Accident
JD.
up over the bridge.
Tim, and Tim's as well. So can you tell Tim is a package on the way to him as well?
Yeah, I'll let him know when I talk to him next. I'm sure he'll be in the chat at some point today or tomorrow.
It's just you speak to him a lot more than me.
Yeah, I'll message him here in a little bit and tell. He's not up yet. He don't get up for another. He doesn't get up for a while.
Yeah, I'm not sure when that other
You see, that's
remember I asked you to choose one of three things?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure when they'll deliver that because that's coming from the manufacturer.
okay.
that's weird. It's working now.
But yeah, my package should be there 7 to 10 days. Oh dear me.
I put that card in that didn't work. Now it's working. Must be dirt or something in there because I blew things out. You know, maybe I got a piece of dirt in there.
Hey Marie, I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Both of us are back a bit. Good to see you. AZ, if you wanted anything, you just send me an email, your address in an email, and I'll put a package together for you. I didn't think it was
Rob?
your sort of thing.
Rob, didn't you say you're not a big booster of Autel products?
Yeah. Why?
He's having trouble with his card reader on his Autel, the new one he got.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it seems to be working now, Paul. I blew in the hole and now it's working.
Huh.
Oh, is
I
it?
don't know, maybe a little piece of dirt in there or something. I don't know.
Hey, JDS.
Well, the only thing that made me wonder, Paul, was the fact that when you put the card in, it said SD card in, and then all of a sudden it would default and say no SD card.
Yeah, I know. That's what kind of threw me off.
Looks like two diesels up here got in that accident.
JDS is in the chat and he's saying Justine.
What's up, JDS?
Well, we'll try and see what happens.
Yeah, what's bad in that case is you use that commercially.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So
I
you drive to a location and all of a sudden if it doesn't work, you
yeah,
gotta be pissed off.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right there, Dustin. I'm blowing in holes again. Hey, JDS is in the house. All right. Good morning, JDS.
Which one was it, in the controller or in the drone?
In the drone.
Yeah.
Now, does your controller also record on a separate SD card what the drone sees?
No, no. It's got an internal hard drive if I want to use that.
Yeah, mine has got a an SD slot as well.
What, your smart controller?
Yeah, for the Autels.
It's got an SD card slot?
Yeah, it got an internal drive and an SD slot.
Oh, I don't think mine. I don't know. Look up here.
I'm positive it has.
I never seen.
I know the DJIs do.
Perhaps that one I'm getting confused with then.
Like the Air 2, the Air 2S, the Mavic 3, those all have, well, the Air 2 and the Air 2S have the 8 gigs of internal memory, which will save your ass in times that you forget your
No,
SD card.
he's on about in the controller.
Well, it's got an internal one, like our internal hard drive, 128 gigabytes internal hard drive on
It
it.
doesn't have an SD card around the outside, no?
No,
Yeah, I'll check with ours.
huh?
I'll let you know if I'm positive ours have.
'Cause I just looked at it. I don't see no place to put an SD card. You
Check
can,
this out.
there's an HDMI, there's a UVC-C on it and a USB-A on it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, this trailer came off. You see that?
Oh, look at that. He lost his trailer.
Oh,
He lost his wagon. He didn't check to see if the pin was tight. Locked in.
You better hope that was a mechanical failure and not
Yeah.
his fuck up, because I guarantee you he's gonna lose his job over that. Let's hope it was like a manufacturer defect or something.
Well, what happens, sometimes Justin, is that they grease those things so much and they get dirt build up on them. They never clean them, just keep adding more grease. Or you get dirt in there and they just don't quite go when they back up and lock in. They don't go in and lock all the way. They're only partially locked.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully it wasn't a hit. Because if they consider that his fault, I guarantee he's gonna lose his job.
Well, the thing of it is when you back in, it should click, right?
Yeah, it'll lock in, but you're supposed to physically go underneath the truck and look up in the pin and see that bar across.
Okay.
That's kind of a safety bar or whatever. It's got to be there. But I've seen them where they've had so much dirt and grease built up on them that they jam a bit. They don't fully lock. You're going down the highway and just bang, 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 bang. You would think you'd notice because it would be loose in the socket, but, I don't know.
Okay, Marie, you take care.
And so you're supposed to do, once you do lock into it, Paul, you're supposed to pull against it, put it forward
Yep.
against it to make sure it's locked in before you crank the landing
Well,
gear.
yeah, I've heard of guys going forward, backward, and then crank the legs up.
Yeah, he said, yeah, they'll tell Smart Control don't have SD card capability.
Ah,
The V2, yeah, don't have it. Yeah.
another case of save a dollar, instead of putting the damn thing on there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be nothing to probably add one to it. But
Especially for an enterprise drone, it should have every option
Yeah.
available on it.
yeah.
I understand like cutting corners on like minis and Air 2s,
yeah,
not putting every available thing you could on there, but for any enterprise drone, you should have every available option that you
yeah,
can
I paid $5,600 for that fucking thing,
Yeah, don't come cheap, do they?
Ah,
I'll be back in 5.
Okay,
Okay, AZ said what, $5,600 Canadian is what in 600?
yeah, 600 US, yeah. Isn't that right? Yeah,
Oh, I see. He's poking at you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be about what, 4,200 here?
Probably.
Oh, shit. Okay, looks like we're using the emergency code. 911.
Yeah, 911.
We don't have the one for this. All right, let me in. Open up.
Are you still driving to his house?
No, I was at his house like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was gonna say. 'Cause I see you're driving through a neighborhood. Now, are you headed to go work or?
Yeah, I'm going to some houses over here in the Lake Suzanne area.
Now, what do? Use GPS to get you where you want to go?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, some places I know how to get to just from being there, and then there's other places. I don't really know all the road names like in the cities, but I know how to get there and everything. Just because I do so many different cities that trying to remember all the names.
Well, I would imagine the GPS would be very helpful because, when you're trying to find a specific house in a specific address, the GPS will say you have arrived,
Yeah, I use the GPS quite a bit. Especially when you're doing multiple addresses, because on Google you can put up to 9 addresses in at a time,
Right.
and it will route you. So I usually do that, unless it's just in a neighborhood where I got a bunch of them. And I just start at one end of the street and I work my way down.
Let's go over here. Oh, not much going there.
That,
The teeny martini bar.
Pretty dead.
Oh, boy.
That's Tuesday. Doesn't surprise me. 32.
It's 10:02 there, and there's not a person sitting at a table. Very limited traffic on the street. Look at the hairdo on that one. Holy crap.
oh, yeah, that's red.
He looks like a carrot.
Oh, comes all the seniors anyways, eh?
They must have left to get there probably at 6 a.m.
This one, Seminole. Fit all those. Park. Oh, I hate Mountain Lake Park. Got a whole bunch of them for that too. That's a really nice neighborhood where the houses are friggin' mansions and each house has 2 or 3 meters.
Holy shit, no kidding.
You gotta find them all and it's a pain in the ass. I've been in there twice so far, so I kind of know where most of the meters are at. But there's one house in there. This house is so freaking huge. And it's got 2 guest houses on it and like an outdoor grill area. And I think it has 6 meters on the house.
Okay, Joe, you have a good flight. Joe says he's been lurking, but he's got to go because he's got a drone job.
Who's that?
Captain
Joe,
Joe.
Captain Joe. Okay, go.
Oh, we got more weeks later paperwork. Two. Yeah, but that place is freaking huge. And then what's really stupid about that place is none of the addresses are in order. They give you your address when you buy the lot. So you'll have lot 1, and then you'll have lot 16, and then lot 2, and then lot 42, all in a row. And that's their addresses. They go by lot numbers. But they only give you the lot number as you purchase the house. So you could be lot 182 in the middle of lot 1 and 4. Because you were the 182nd person, 82nd person to buy a house in there. Doesn't make any sense the way they do it. And that's Lake Park. Oh. Did you do those?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, Rob is back.
Hey, Rob.
No trouble, JD. It was a good watch. Especially when you went to Wichita. Is that what are you saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Justin,
Yeah.
did you see what Dustin asked you?
No, I didn't.
Have you ever had to check meters at a famous person's house?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
He didn't know how famous they were, you know, you're just dealing with meters, right?
Well, I don't like the place where I go. A couple neighborhoods I've been in are pretty, I mean, really high-end neighborhoods. So it wouldn't surprise me if somebody famous doesn't have a house in there, but I've never run across it, man. Because you go in there, like that one neighborhood I go into, and they have armed security that runs around the neighborhood. And like all the houses have these really nice signs at the beginning of the driveway that will say their last name and then it says Manor. And like I said, they're very, very expensive houses. And half the time there's nobody even in the houses. They're just sitting there vacant because they're vacation homes for a lot of rich people. So most of the time when most of the time in the year, around the time I go in there, there's usually nobody there. Half the houses are empty. Well, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't some famous people that have a house in.
Justin, do you have Dustin's email address or anything like that?
Who?
Dustin, One Vision.
I don't think I have his email. I have him on Messenger. He's on Facebook.
Oh, okay. How can I add him somewhere?
Or whatever. Hold on. Let's see. On Facebook, it's Dustin Gable.
Oh, okay, Dustin. Yeah, all right. I got his email.
Okay.
He said it's on his channel. I thank you, Justin.
Yeah, I don't know. 90% of the people I talk to on YouTube, I'm friends with most of them on Facebook, so I just talk to them through Messenger.
Yeah.
The only one that I really talk to through email is Paul and JD, because Paul doesn't use his Messenger half the time, and JD doesn't have Facebook, so at least that we know of. Because we were trying to guess what JD stood for, if that was his real name or not. One day.
Yeah, I don't think so.
AZ says ding dong, US.
Better see that one down on John Marshall. They are down 4-11-12 at 1043. I gotta jump off here. So,
Okay.
see y'all later.
Okay,
Be good, but don't work too hard.
After 10 already, is it? Go to Amazon. Arriving tomorrow. Track the package. Well, it's not out for delivery or anything. Came in at 4:30 this morning. Should be almost out for delivery. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to deliver it till tomorrow.
Was that when they was that when they were originally scheduled to deliver it? Was tomorrow?
No, it was Monday, yesterday.
Oh,
But they didn't even ship it until yesterday. Then now, but it's sitting over in London, which, 10, 15 miles away. If it's usually there early in the morning, it goes out on the first shipment out in the morning, but it hasn't been shipped yet. Like it's not out for delivery.
huh.
Hey, Ron.
Morning.
Hey,
Hey,
good morning,
Ron.
Ron.
How's everybody?
Another day,
Oh,
another
yeah.
day in paradise. Rob was just here regaling us of the wonders of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Wasn't saying anything.
Rob, you're a little bit too modest.
No. But where you asked Justin, has he been to any famous houses? I've actually had famous people order stuff from us before they were famous.
Really?
Yeah. About half a dozen people, from our adult shop
Yeah.
before they came famous.
One more shift, guys. I'm out of here for like a month. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Getting
And I
pretty
bet
excited.
that shift will drag like hell.
Well, how long is the shift?
12 hours tonight.
12 hours, and then you're done.
Yep. I'll be out of here tomorrow morning like my pants are on fire. Woohoo.
You'll stay the night. You won't travel at night, eh? Going home.
Yeah, I'm heading home in the morning, and then Thursday afternoon I head to the part-time job for 5 days.
Yeah, but 12 hours from now, well, be 8 o'clock tonight, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I go back in tonight at 8. I'm just
You
getting
go
off
back
now.
in at 8. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
I
maybe you're
just
on
got
your
off.
way in now.
He just got off now, and he goes back at 8.
Yep, just got off at 24.
Now, tonight's shift that you're doing, is that you're doing that a favor for somebody?
No, that's my normal. Last
Oh,
week
okay.
I did the favors. No, this is my normal rotation. Wednesday mornings are my normal day to go home. So I'm gonna get a little breakfast here, and then hit the gym. Do some clerical work today. Simple thing I forgot. I should call my credit card company and say, "Hey, I'm going out of the country. On these days, don't shut my credit card down."
Yeah, no kidding, right?
You go to the gym and I'll have a Mars bar.
What's that, Paul? Or
Rob wants a Mars bar.
I said, you can go to the gym and I'll have a Mars bar.
okay.
Well, I wonder how dirty my truck is. It was so dirty last night. I went to the car wash. I had to wash it last night. It was so bad. But freaking tree out front between the sap and the freaking maple keys and leaves and squirrels and birds. Quite, I couldn't see it. Our truck yesterday and bugs. Now, I don't know, see if it's dirty this morning when I go out there.
Oh man, I had somewhat of an uncomfortable moment yesterday. Made me blush a little bit. We got a phone call that a local kindergarten group wanted to come by and see the plane. So, and usually with the young school kids, you get young, good-looking teachers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my wish came true. So
And again, I was sitting there thinking of Tim Jackson. God, I wish I could have done this live. Oh my God. So the teacher, there was two teachers. The one was hot, and she said, you know, we're all in uniform and everything and trying to look. Normally we run around. And I'm in shorts and a t-shirt unless we go out. But she said, "Is that a stethoscope in your pocket?" I said, "Why, yes, it is." And this little kid goes, this little kid goes, "Well, you listen to my heart." And she goes, "No." She said, and she looks at me and she goes, "You listen to one, you got to listen to all 23 of them." I'm like, "Well, okay." She goes, "But you can listen to my heart." I'm like, "Well, okay." So I did it in front of all those kids. And I looked over at my pilot and my nurse, and they're like, "You son of a bitch." You getting, and then afterwards, you know, they're like, "Oh, Ron, yeah, way to go, man." They felt, you know, she felt sorry for you because, you know, you're old. I'm like, "I'm not old." I said, she came to me because she looked at the nurse and said, "Nah." And then she knew the reputation that pilots have. So she's like, "I'm going to go with the medic."
There you go.
I just thought it was funny as shit. But
Yeah.
man, after I listened to it, I was like, "Man, do you want to listen to my heart rate now?" I'm like, "Jeez." Yeah, loved up. Yeah, that was just kind of funny. But they said I was blushing like a like, oh, get out.
Was she single or married?
She was single. She
Yeah.
was young though. She's probably maybe 30 or so. She was a cutie.
So did you get a number or what?
No. But man, my coworkers, they're ruthless. They're like, "Oh yeah, she felt sorry for you." I'm like, "Dude," I said, I had 10 seconds of glory. Don't chop down my damn tree. You know, give that to me just because you bastards are jealous. But yeah, it was a fun day.
Now they couldn't just let it go.
No, couldn't let me have my little couple seconds of glory. You know, they had to get all jealous. So. Yeah, we'll see what tonight brings.
But now you working fixed wing or rotor?
Yeah, I just got another request to. Well, the summertime they everybody wants to go on vacation, and I'm getting all the guys from Bismarck saying, "Hey, come on up and do a shift for me." I'm like, two of the shifts, I'm like, "Sorry, I'm going to be out of the country." So, no thanks. I'm going hunting. Yeah, I've done a helicopter shift in a couple months. I'm about due.
Which do you like better, rotor or wing?
I like the rotor better, just because that's what I've done most of my career. Oh.
Because you know when you're in the winged aircraft, it's almost like being in a minibus, right?
Yeah, it is. Well,
Until it goes to crash.
yeah, yeah. Oh man. Well, guys, I'm gonna stop in here at my little restaurant and get a little breakfast, and go about my day.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
Oh, Hodges is gonna get going. I think we're gonna shut it down. Is Rob still here or no? Okay, Rob, we're gonna leave everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
We'll see everybody again next time.
Adios.
Bye for now.
See you guys.
See you
Yeah,
later.
I'm due for a Timmy, so.
Okay, all right. Okay, we'll see you. Are you gonna be here tonight, Paul?
I should be.